listening to the AHSAA.
27th, Ryan Priest 28th, Corey LaJoy 29th, 30th, Landon Castle.
31st will be Ross Chastain, B.J. McLeod 32nd, J.J. Yaley 33rd, Joe Nemechek 34th, Kurt Busch, who just crashed, being listed as 35th, Garrett Smithley 36th, then it's Reed Sorensen, Joey Gase, and Eric Jones in 39th.
We're going to restart this race on lap 72. 195 laps are going to be complete. Lights are off. The Toyota Camry pace car in front of Pat Patterson.
Yeah, they are. Got a little bit of a story down here in 3 and 4, too, boys, where Kurt Busch about knocked the wall down over there. They put that speedy dry up there, and the pace car every lap tried to get the field to go up there and work that in. Well, you know we've been racing right up there next to the wall in 3 and 4. Keep your eyes on the first bunch that goes up there to test that out. Kevin Harvick right up here in front. He's on the bottom of the first row. Ryan Blaney, Ryan Newman, Martin Truex Jr., Toyota pace car hits the pit road, and away we go.
A jet jockey just screams across the runway here at Nellis Air Force Base as we're about to restart this race. The South Point 400 is back under green. Kevin Harvick, Ryan Blaney will go door to door in turn 1.
Got some jets of our own up front. Kevin Harvick will lead the field into turn 1. He'll run the bottom lane, trying to force him down below the white line is Ryan Blaney. That opens the outside lane, the third lane. Trying to get there is Martin Truex Jr.
Truex Jr. takes them 3 wide down the backstretch. They stay 3 wide, 2 groups of them. Now they start to sort it out. Harvick's got the lead. Bottom of the racetrack, Newman working on Ryan Blaney. On the top side, and here comes Truex.
So it's Newman, Blaney in the middle, outside Truex. Truex makes the big move. He goes from 5th up to 2nd. Blaney's now 3rd. And Brad Keselowski, where did he come from? He's running 5th.
Now the orange Ford of Brad Keselowski now up to the 4th position. To his flank, here comes Alex Bowman. He'd like to try to take that 4th spot away.
So Harvick's got about a 4-car lead on Truex down the Nellis straightaway. Then there's Ryan Blaney. Then there's Alex Bowman in the mix. Here comes Keselowski. Everybody at the bottom of the racetrack. Almirola's in that mix as well as we watch Newman trying to hold on to that group.
70 laps left. Still a long way to go. Kevin Harvick out front. Truex in the 2nd spot. Tight battle. Eric Almirola currently running in the 5th position. He's got company with Ryan Newman.
With just 2 tires on his last stop, Newman has slid back into the 7th position. But as I say that, he'll battle back to the outside of Eric Almirola and try to take over the 6th spot.
Newman is really doing a great job this afternoon, and he'll take the spot away from Almirola as they work down. Again, bottom of the racetrack. Nobody going up top yet to try that out. Off of turn 4 is Kevin Harvick.
Jimmy Johnson digging hard to the inside of Denny Hamlin. He gets the spot. Move him up to 9th. Now he is steaming up the rearview mirror of Eric Almirola.
For the first time this evening, Jimmy Johnson finds himself in the top 10 of this race. He'll go to the bottom groove of the racetrack. Same tire tracks as Almirola. Almirola slips up off the bottom, opens up the inside, but not enough room for Johnson.
There's Johnson about 2 car lengths back of Almirola. Mentioned that Clint Boyer just took his car to the pit road again. Up front, Harvick by 10 car lengths out in front of Martin Truex Jr. Ryan Blaney in 2nd, along with Alex Bowman in 3rd.
Clint Boyer, the pole sitter of today's race. It has been bad news all afternoon long, and when the lights come on here in the nighttime, the news does not get any better. Let's get the update from Brett McMillan.
Yeah, Clint Boyer's come in. He's got a left side tire going down. They're taking the left side tires off. It's the left rear that is the culprit.
Again, Boyer came into this race with no playoff points. He was ranked 15th out of the 16 drivers in the playoff standings, and it is not going to be a very good afternoon at all for Clint Boyer. And as Doug Rice has mentioned, now he has to be lights out at Richmond and Charlotte. Somehow has to pull out a win. Jimmy Johnson now trying to move up to 8th as he looks inside of Eric Almirola.
He'll try to force Eric up the banking, but nothing doing, says Eric. He'll get those left side tires down. Now he slides up. That does open the inside. Taking a peek is Johnson.
He'll stay about a 1/2 car length back. Watching Chase Elliott back there as well, working against, making Denny Hamlin working against Ty Dillon in the back. Elliott's already got in front of that group. He's trying to work his way back up to the front of the field.
Here they are across the stripe. It's Harvick, then Truex, Blaney, Bowman, Keselowski, Newman, Almirola. Then it's Jimmy Johnson, followed by the William Byron machine in turn 1.
Byron and Elliott had multiple stops, but they're already back up to the 10th and 11th positions off turn 2. Now William Byron goes to the outside of Daniel Hemrick, trying to follow him is Chase Elliott.
Yeah, he makes that work, but Elliott gets bottled up behind that number 8 of Daniel Hemrick, so he gets slowed down in his chase to try to work around Bowman. Meanwhile, the leader's all the way back to the front stretch.
Let's go down to the infield care center with Wendy Venturini.
Kurt Busch has just walked away from the infield care center. He came out, gave about 3 words. The answer was, was. He blew a tire. He hit the wall. Not too happy, obviously, for Kurt Busch. He will end up 39th today at Las Vegas.
Good news for that. The only good news there, after a really big hit, he's walking and talking. Not talking that much, but he's walking and talking his way away from the Blue Emu Care Center. And that update brought to you by Blue Emu's family of product supports that they support healthy muscles and joints. Blue Emu is family-owned and manufactured here in America. Blue Emu works fast, and you won't stink. Leaders by the start-finish line, and as they come by, we're going to have 203 laps go up on the board. We're getting down to crunch time, just 64 laps left in the South Point 400. Kevin Harvick now, it looks like Pat Patterson, he's found his groove.
Yeah, I can't even explain that. I mean, he had such a great restart there, and he just took off and took it and ran with it. Right now, he has got a very, very fast race car. No real challenge there, but I'm impressed with Jimmy Johnson and what he's been able to do this afternoon. Right now, running